Is this good volume? I'll be like, hello. What do I do with my hands? My name's Jake Burton. I'm an IFBB professional bodybuilder in the classic physique division. Got my pro card in 2017, so 3 years ago. Live here in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, the reason I work out, basically, all right, I'll tell you the reason I started working out, and then I became addicted to it. I started working out because I was pretty small in high school. I was like 120 pounds, and I just, obviously I wanted to look better and be stronger, but I also lived in Tacoma, Washington, where it's like very depressing, and it helped me like cope with that. It helped me not feel like as depressed in the winter. It gave me like some kind of drive, you know. And then after a while, I just became like addicted to it, I guess.
So you like the process of lifting?
Yeah.
And like keep building bigger muscles, seeing greater returns.
Yeah, having a goal and the drive to get to that goal and all that. Yeah, really got serious about it and wanted to get my pro card. I did a show, my first competition, when I was 21, or I just turned 22 actually. And before that, I wanted to be buff. I wanted to look good and all that, but I'd never thought about competing. And then I did that show, the Emerald Cup in Washington, and it was just like so fun. And I got 4th place out of like 30 guys, but it was just super fun. And I was like, oh, I want to do this shit. And then after that show, I basically just was like, I want to go pro. I want this, and you know. So what? The way I kind of made myself super dedicated to it. Like I said, it's just kind of like addicting once you start doing it, but I just set that goal of pro card, and I literally didn't let anything get in the way. Just pro card, that's all. I didn't drink, I didn't do anything. Now I do, now I party. But from age, from when I did that first show until I got my pro card, I did not go out at all or anything. It's just eat, sleep, gym. So when I got my pro card at Nationals, it was USA's actually in 2017. What happened was we went out for prejudging, and usually there's like 5 guys in prejudging, or in the first call out at prejudging, there's like 5 guys. And then they'll do the next 5 guys, the next 5 guys. But the first call out, there was like, I think 11 of us up there. So we had no clue like what was going on, like where we were placed. And then generally what they do is they'll take top 3 and say, you guys can go off stage, because they know who's top 3. And they did that. They took me and 2 other guys and said, you guys can go off stage. But for some reason, I was like so brain dead and dehydrated that I was thinking that meant I got last out of the first call out. So I'm backstage and I'm like getting my water, like ready to just eat some shit and chug a water. And if you drink water, you're gonna, at that point when you're that dehydrated, it's gonna show. So I had a big thing of water, and I was literally right about to drink it. And this photographer came up to me and he was like, hey, can I get a picture of top 3? And I was like, oh shit, you're right, I'm top 3. So then I knew it was top 3, and then after that, it was just fun, easy show, and then I just got my pro card. After becoming a pro, the first thing I did was eat a bunch of shit, because I knew that I could gain 5 pounds in that same category. My weight cutoff goes up 5 pounds, so I just started eating and bulking and trying to get bigger. And I kind of focused more on like my coaching and my career, money-making aspect of it, rather than competing, because I know it's going to take a while before I can get to where I'm going to win a pro show and go to the Olympia and stuff like that. So. Oh my God! So when my show got canceled at the beginning of the Corona pandemic, I was so pissed. So me and my buddy Cole actually prepped for 5 months. We started 20 weeks out. And we prepped and prepped. I was the leanest I've ever been. I looked fucking nasty. And then 12 days out, they canceled the show. Oh my God. I was super pissed, but at the same time I was happy because I got to eat food and go party. But it was so frustrating. Yeah. All right, so when I start competition prep and start dieting for a show to cut fat, I don't want to say cut weight, because I'm not trying to cut weight, I'm trying to cut fat. Basically what I do in a general term is I keep the fats and proteins pretty much the same the whole prep, and then I'll fluctuate the carbs. So I'll lower the carbs till I'm too flat, and then I'll up them so I can fill back out, and kind of repeat that process, kind of like carb cycling. But basically the only thing I really fluctuate is the carbs, fat a little bit. And then I'll do cardio every day. I do fasted cardio, which is where you wake up, go do cardio, and then you eat. I feel like it's more beneficial than doing it after you lift, because I like to eat right after I lift, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then just staying really, really strict. Not, you know, you can't drink, you can't party, you can't do any of that shit. So when you're in prep for a competition, practicing posing is just as important as anything else, really, because, and you can tell when you get on stage and the guy next to you is shaking like a fucking, like, because when you're dehydrated and then you like start stuffing your face with all that sugar and stuff, your body wants to like cramp up and you start shaking and you start sweating and everything. And if you haven't practiced your posing and you're not conditioned in that, it'll show real quick. You'll start dripping sweat, you'll start shaking, you'll start cramping, everything. So yeah, I pose every single day from 8 weeks out to the show. I'll pose for 30 minutes. I'm like holding the poses like 2 minutes each. Just, yeah. I count that as cardio too though, because you'll start sweating and shit, yeah. What is my take on steroids? I'm natty, no. Every IFBB pro, every single one that I know, male, female, anything, they're all on steroids. I might know a couple bikini girls that aren't on steroids, but they're all on Clen or estrogen blockers or some shit. But every male pro, 100% on steroids. If anyone wants to call me out and say they're not on steroids, I will 100% challenge them, because I know every single pro that I know is on steroids. Who am I trying to impress with all this? Yeah, not really. I mean, I guess everyone or no one, whatever, however you want to look at it. I'm not really trying to impress anyone. I mainly just competing. I do it for me. I'm just like a competitive person. I like to, you know, like to win shit. I kind of see it more in the competition sense rather than looking good sense, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right, a piece of advice I would give to someone that wants to go pro. If you're not willing to put everything else in your life aside to get your pro card, I wouldn't even go for it, because you're just gonna waste time. It's just gonna, you're not gonna be giving your full effort. So you're gonna be doing all this work and all this stuff, but you're not gonna, you gotta give it your full effort if you wanna actually get the pro card. Be prepared to sacrifice pretty much everything else for at least a couple years until you get that pro card.
I want you to go. Chug. Okay, can you explain to us what the point of that was?
Gains. Straight up because I'm too lazy to cook it. For being honest. This is 1 cup of oatmeal, some cinnamon, a little bit of pumpkin spice creamer, because I'm a fat and then some basically fake syrup, like sugar-free syrup.
Why do you use the sugar-free stuff versus having actual sugar in it if it's before the lift?
Just to not have the sugar, but I don't want to eat plain ass oatmeal. If I was not bulking, I would not put the creamer in it. I'd just put fake sugar and cinnamon.
How would your breakfast differ if you were cutting?
I'd use cream of rice instead of oatmeal, just because there's a little less fat, and oatmeal kind of bloats me more. And maybe a little bit less carbs, and that's pretty much it.
But then why are we filming?
We're filming to show everyone how you can still be buff and rave at the same time.
So we're squatting 405?
I guess. Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.
So is it leg day?
Yeah. On Thursday, I was like, hey, let's skip hamstring day. Not skip it, but let's put it with quads and just do 1 leg day on Thursday, since we're going to the Rave Friday and Saturday. And Cole's like, nah, you're up the schedule, man. So now we have to do legs. When we just went to the Rave last night, and we're going again tonight. So that should be exciting. So this is what I do for a living. I work on this and this, but my client, actually I have a dude doing a show today. He's at finals right now because he's on the East Coast. But all my clients text me every day and check in
on the WhatsApp since I have people out of the country and stuff. It's just easier. But anyway, so my clients check in, and then we go through, and whoever needs adjusting. Sometimes we gotta make new plans every day, shit like that. But here's like an example. So here's all my client like folders, but so in each folder I got like different. So like I've carb cycling Becca sometimes. This was like her reverse diet after the show, her peak week, high day, low day during prep, and then this is her plan right now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I do.
How are you figuring out how to alter different plans for certain clients? Like, are you working with them, interviewing them, and figuring out what they need?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when I get a client, basically I'll send them like a huge info list, and they'll send me all their info, and then I'll make a diet based on all their information and their goal and everything, and then once we get going, because everybody's body is different, it's like I could look at you and know roughly what to give you, but everyone's body's going to react different. So basically what I do is I'll make their plan based off their goal and everything, and then every week they'll check in, and then I'll adjust accordingly to how their body's reacting. So I basically like have to learn my clients' bodies. So like the longer I have, like Becca for example, I've had her for, I don't know, 8 months now. And so I know her body really well. So when we prep for a show and stuff, it's like I know exactly what her body's gonna do, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So yeah, the longer I'm with a client, the more I can tell what their specific body is gonna react to and everything. So.
How are you marketing and bringing in more clients? Is it mainly just people hitting you up, getting referrals? How's that work?
What I'll do is just basically just post on Instagram, and I'll just get DMs. And that's pretty much where I get most of my clients. I'll get some at like random shit. Like sometimes I rave, I'll get clients I'm like, dude, how you get so buff? And I'll be like, yo, hire me. Once I get to like a certain amount of clients, I kind of stop posting ads so much, just because I want to be able to have enough time for everyone. So I don't want to get like overwhelmed. So in the 50s of clients, then I'll kind of just not post ads as much until like some of them like fade out, you know. And then I'll start posting ads again to get it back up to where it was.
Have you ever thought of bringing on another person onto your team so you could expand your client base, be making more money?
No, because it needs to be personal. Because like I said, I need to learn their bodies. If I have someone else doing it, I'm gonna, you know, it's not gonna be personal enough. I'm not gonna be able to learn their bodies and how they react to stuff. I don't trust anyone enough to know like the knowledge I know about how, you know, diets work and stuff. So right. Yeah. Right. I normally in my pre I put some glutamine. This pump's pretty good. I'm not sponsored by any of these bitches. This pump's actually good. And then usually I have some pre, but I don't have any pre right now. So I'm just gonna go get a Red Bull probably at the gas station. So I usually put those in. I usually take one of these in the morning. I forgot to take it. These three, I take this if I'm on any oral roids. It's liver support. Same thing with this. Cranberry helps your kidneys a little bit. Whoa. And then this is Adrenal Care by Blackstone Labs. Basically just helps your adrenals come back to life. So same thing. Taking this because we went to the rave and we're going to another rave. So those two are kind of the rave drugs. And then we're gonna do some vitamin C just because, you know, coronavirus. Why, you want some?
No, okay.
Alright, it's leg day, so I'm not gonna do a full scoop because I already know my lower back's gonna be pumped as so I don't take as much pump stuff on leg day. You like my scooper for my glutamine?
Cup of tea.
Just random dosing that bitch. Probably like 4 grams or so. All my fluffy pills. Ah, shit. Oh, it's not sugar free.
Explain to me what your thoughts are entering the gym.
So on back day and leg day, pretty much the whole morning I try to get myself in like the mindset to just die. And then when I get there, I just go ham. It's another Little Texas live stream set.
You cannot escape. Die.
Can you get a bang, bro?
I'm getting water because I forgot my water. Alright, so we're starting off on the extension, just a little warm up, get the blood flow, get the knees going, you know. And then we'll probably do 4 sets on squats. Holy f***ing I don't know if my back's ready for this right now. Holy fuck. Okay. And now hack squat. And then we'll probably smash these again really hard at the end. Today we're doing kind of a not so crazy workout because we went to a rave last night. We're going to another one tonight. So we're just trying to make sure we at least get some blood in our legs and get it going, but we're not trying to die today. Lift went pretty solid. Little weak sauce because, you know, we raved last night and we're raving tonight. Tonight's about to be lit as
Pose gang.
Stop!
No squat here today. She's good to protein.
A banana.
Oh my god.
Full one?
A full banana. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get some fake sugar, you know? Like some s'mores.
Caramel?
Caramels and s'mores. Coronavirus. I got a cup of oatmeal, some almond milk, a banana, tablespoon of peanut butter. And that's it. I got the card and then Alright, so welcome to Jake's Kitchen. Starting off with some flank steak because it's delicious. So basically all I get is steak, chicken, and egg whites.
No vegetables?
Nah.
We don't allow videography inside the premises without prior consent.
Okay, sorry about that.
Documentation from our legal department.
I got it, yeah,
signed
yeah.
by everybody who's on the premise.
Egg whites, which you saw me chugging this morning. Costco ones are fire. These are the good ones. And then we also got chicken before we got yelled at. But that's literally pretty much all I get. And then I just get my breakfast shit at like Walmart or Fry's. And then frozen spinach, but I already have a fuck ton.
So you do eat vegetables?
Pretty much it, yeah.
Okay.
And then rice, but I already have a ton of that too. And all
Excellent downlighting, huh?
Excellent what?
all right, we're going into the f***ing rave
Doghouse, baby.
Say what's up.